You said yes again to the extra shift, to the favor, to the plan you didn't want. And the moment it left your mouth, you felt it. That quiet sinking feeling. Not guilt exactly, something heavier. Like you just handed away a piece of yourself you weren't sure you had left to give. People think you're generous, kind, easy to be around, and maybe you are. But that's not the whole story, because saying yes every time, without pause, isn't always generosity. Sometimes it's armor. You're not weak. You're not a pushover. You're someone whose nervous system learned somewhere along the way that saying no carried a cost, disapproval, conflict, the cold distance of someone pulling away. And so the brain made a calculation. Keeping the peace is safer than keeping your own. That calculation made sense once. It may have been the only thing that did. When you can't say no, what you're really managing is fear. Not of the request itself, but of what comes after. The look on someone's face. The silence that follows. The worry that if you stop being useful, you stop being loved. So you stay available. You stay agreeable. You make yourself small enough to fit into everyone else's needs. This is what an anxious attachment does quietly over years. It teaches you that your value lives in what you give, not in who you are. But here's the part nobody tells you. People-pleasing isn't about other people. It's about surviving the feeling of their disappointment. It's emotional regulation dressed up as kindness. As you get older, the yes starts to feel different. In your 20s, it feels like being needed. By your 30s, it starts to feel like being used, not because people change, but because you do. The exhaustion becomes harder to ignore, the resentment quieter, but deeper. The behavior doesn't disappear. It just starts to cost more than it used to. Saying no was never just a word. For you, it was a risk, and every yes was a small attempt to keep something safe. A relationship, a sense of worth, a feeling of belonging. That isn't a flaw. That's a human being trying to stay loved in the only way they knew how. And that deserves more compassion than it usually gets. If this resonated with you, give this video a like, and subscribe for more psychology content that actually makes you feel understood. We'll see you in the next one.